The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
Hey, and welcome to Kriske Business. If you build it, an Iowa city man will come and go. That's right. An Iowa man has pleaded guilty to pleasuring himself outside a come-and-go convenience store, according to court records.
Amazing. Oh, my God.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. Kenneth Lee Kelly, his name, 55, recently copped to indecent exposure, a serious misdemeanor in Iowa. When questioned by police, Kelly, whose rap sheet includes theft and narcotics convictions, claimed he wasn't exposing himself, but instead just scratching his genitals.
They spelled cum wrong.
Well, that's how they spelled it on the sign. That's the business.
Oh, my gosh.
K-U-M and go.
That's like that couple that got arrested outside Popeyes for having sex in broad daylight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was on Patrol Live, the Vero Beach edition. Yeah.
I think the key thing there was the narcotic aspect of it, maybe.
Yes.
Well, if you're a viewer or a listener, you know that Erita's not here today. In her chair is our producer, Cindy. Producer Cindy is, she's our producer here at Evergreen Media Network. Yay! All right.
Yay.
Yeah, she does a fantastic job across many of our shows. And so welcome, Cindy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad to be here. And I always get the questions like a couple of days later. Let's see how I do actually in the spotlight.
I'm so excited you're going to be on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be good. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun here.
We are. We always do.
Fun.
No Forrest Gump question.
No Forrest Gump? Oh, I don't know if we could do that.
Yeah.
But he was jerking off outside a come and go. I mean, that's just perfect.
Well, he took it literally.
Didn't go to a 7-Eleven. He just said, that's the place.
I read the sign.
Well, he goes, I can do it here. That's probably what it was.
That's right.
Yeah, this is the place. It's like AA or whatever. That's what you do here.
In Florida news, the Emperor's Helper is found with no clothes. This is in Vero Beach, actually.
Oh, God.
Gregory Gornell, that man pictured there, he's 44. He was found fully nude at Gardenia Gardens, an apartment complex stairwell here in Vero Beach at 3 a.m. in a common room on July 17th. When the cops found him, he was fully nude, but he told cops he was staying at the facility because he was the Emperor's Helper. Yeah.
Well, at least he had a title.
Right. Yeah.
Where is this place?
Gardenia Gardens.
Well, do you guys know?
14th, it said.
14th Avenue?
I don't know the
I know the name
address.
and I can't register it.
It's us.
You know what? This is a nod to the past. So the Oakland Raiders back in the 70s, now I'm going to forget who the person was that they were bailing out of jail. But the person that bailed him out of jail said, we're the only NFL football team that has a bail bondsman on call with us, that goes with us. And the guy they bailed out was wearing only blue cowboy boots and his Super Bowl ring.
Ooh.
So maybe it's kin to this guy.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good outfit.
I love those old Vero stories you got. You got some good old Vero stories. So this guy, so he's found with no clothes. The cops said, well, how do we get in contact with the Emperor? And the guy said, through the electric lines. So he was arrested and charged with trespassing and
that's it.
a few other charges, too.
Needless to say.
Yeah. In other Florida news, we got some Florida stories here we can enjoy. A would-be bride is busted over prenup battery.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
So this is in St. Petersburg. A couple was set to be married that weekend. They got into an argument over her not wanting to sign a prenuptial agreement, and she got violent. She's 26 years old, and she caused multiple physical injuries, the police report said. It was prompted by a heated argument over signing a prenuptial agreement prior to marriage, as I said. The victim has attempted to escape from the defendant multiple times. The victim's brother was bitten on the arms.
No dogs were involved.
No. Wow. She didn't bite the dog, apparently. She bit everybody else.
There you go.
And a judge ordered her to have no contact with the prospective future husband or brother-in-law. She will be allowed a one-time visit to her residence to get her stuff. So the registry is still up there. So if you want to donate, you can still look for her registry online.
I would love to see the registry. She looks like she was rode hard and put away wet. She's
I'm wondering what the contention of not signing, what did the guy have that she wanted? You know what I mean? What's the narrative of that? Why wouldn't you sign? Did he have like a brand new Ferrari or that she wasn't going to get?
Research and development on that. Can you guys check? Thank you. All right. Thanks, Linda.
Yeah.
All right, Cindy, we'll have that answer.
Well, it does say alcohol appears to have been a factor in the 11:30 confrontation.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
No kidding, right?
100 proof something. Maybe she was drinking out of that margarita tower we've heard about.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What is this?
The margarita tower at Twisted Lime.
Oh.
Should I throw that out there? Probably
I hate
not.
giving them free advertising,
Oh,
but
right.
Well, just clip that.
yeah, well, they were with Second Street Bistro. They're the same owners, and they spent plenty of money with me in the past. So
Okay, so there you go.
I'm okay with that.
Shout out to them. But
All
I
right.
mean, you know, that would, if you had, I think they say 15, it's a whole bottle of tequila in the tower.
Jesus.
Ooh.
So if you drank that by yourself, I mean, you know, I would contend just about everything.
Yes, no prenup.
Nothing. I don't want, you're
All
not
right.
getting the keys to my car, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being stranded at sea for more than a year just to be sued when you finally return to dry land. Well, that happened to one guy. He was lost at sea for 438 days, and he was sued for $1 million by the family of his crewmate. So this happened back in 2012. A Mexican fisherman, Jose, pictured there, headed out for a 2-day fishing trip with his buddy. His fishing buddy was 22 at the time. Trip started off well. They're catching fish, but then the motor cuts. Well, no, before the motor cuts out, a storm starts to roll in.
Ooh.
They decide, should we go in for the storm or should we keep catching these fish? Well,
Yeah.
they're going to brave it. They're going to catch these fish. And so that's what they did. Their motor cuts out. They're stranded by the storm. The storm, this publication says the storm lasted for a week.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah. They were drifted off miles and miles off the coast of the Pacific Ocean.
Ugh.
The boater's motor cut out. They lost their radio. So
Jesus.
yeah, so they had to survive. So they're in survival mode. And so they're out there for 438 days, living off of sea turtles and bird blood and fish. And but after 10 weeks, Cordoba, the other guy, became unwell. He passed away, leaving Jose alone. And Jose starts to hallucinate. He's on his boat, lost at sea alone. He's starting to hallucinate. He's talking to his friend. And he says, well, I got to do something with this guy's body. So he disposes of the body overboard, he says.
Why wouldn't he eat it? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, and that's what the lawsuit is about.
That's
So
what I'm
the
wondering,
family
yeah.
is suing him, charging him of cannibalism.
Yeah.
But they don't really have any evidence for this.
It's all been gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. The guy's, that
Nom,
guy's
nom,
gone.
nom, nom.
Hamburger.
Yeah, right.
Pass me a rib.
Yeah. So according to the law, there is some hardship. You know, if you're lost at sea for 450 days, the only thing you have to eat is, you know,
Your crewmate?
You got to survive, right? You got to survive. So there is a clause within the law that says you can eat human flesh if it's in order to survive. So that's how this guy
Ew.
got off.
Whose law?
It's El Salvador.
Oh, well.
So a little different from American law.
Yeah.
But I would think American law, you know, if you're stranded somewhere, lost at sea, you know, for that long and you've got to survive, yeah, I don't
No.
see how you could convict somebody on something like that.
No.
So.
I can't buy into that, but I'm be okay.
I think the fingers would be the easiest. Kind of like a drumstick.
Chicken fingers?
Yeah.
Aren't they still going after? Now we'll need another call-in lawyer or something, but aren't they still contesting what's the one that went over the West and whatever, the Donner Party? That was never settled, kind of.
That's still open?
No, I don't know if it's open, but I mean, it's still contentious. Like, in other words, is that what they really did? I can't figure out how they didn't live on snow or something like that. I don't know. I'm not eating anybody. I'm done. In whatever capacity that is, I'll do it. I'm bringing Cheetos, a big bag of Cheetos with me. Something.
That sounds good. That sounds better than human flesh.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I can't. Yeah.
Well, a visitor at Death Valley has suffered severe burns on his feet after losing his flip-flops in the sand dunes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's serious.
So, just this past week, we had the hottest day ever on Earth, and Death Valley is one of the hottest places on Earth. It might be where they set the record, too, for hottest place on Earth. So it is not the place you want to be without flip-flops.
No.
Well, this guy is a 42-year-old visitor from Belgium. He reportedly gone for a short walk on the dunes when either his flip-flops broke or they were lost in the sand. The park rangers weren't able to tell exactly what happened because of the communication challenges. He's from Belgium, so there's a language barrier here. But it was about 123 degrees at the time. That's just the air temperature. And they say the surface temperature of the sand would have been even hotter.
Yeah.
So this guy got third-degree burns. That's going through 3 layers of skin.
Oh
my God.
That hurts.
Yeah.
I've had to run in the beach,
Bingo.
You dart and then you get in the water.
And it's still hot.
It's very hot.
My brother just did that like 2 weeks ago over somewhere in Fort Pierce Beach. Lost the flip-flops and he got some serious burns on it's serious.
Yeah, I'm probably going to chop it off and eat it.
Right. Send it to that cat in the boat.
Get nice and crispy skin.
Like some pork rinds or something.
That's so
The
bad.
toes, they're probably similar to the fingers.
Yeah, so it'd be chicken toes.
I'd love it.
I'm staying with Cheetos. You know what? So that just shows you need a backup pair of flip-flops everywhere you go.
That's
Absolutely.
Or duct tape. I was thinking, where's his duct tape? That always works. And I'm just going to throw this out to you. There's 243 million people in the United States, give or take, on any day. Probably 243 and 1 million right now, another baby born. And nobody speaks the language of this gentleman from Belgium. Not one of us. You couldn't dial a, interpreter or something? And just throw that out.
I don't know how good the cell phone coverage is in Death Valley.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's true.
They also had trouble landing helicopters out there.
Oh, yeah. So it was a complete show.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was a real show, all right.
Okay. Note to self. There's not going to be any interpreters in Death Valley. Note to self.
Yeah, not for Belgium or French or
Or whatever.
Dutch or whatever he's speaking. All right. Well, when we come back, we'll have our favorite game show, Match the Mugshot, with the charge, and Kim Possible Trivia with producer Cindy. All right. When we come back on Kriske Business.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Now during our summer sale, you can save 10 to 50% store-wide on furniture in the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, Capri, and more. Sofas, love seats, dining sets, bedroom groups, all in stock for immediate delivery. We're also the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Garden, Hollywood, and Kingsley Bait. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Come in now for our store-wide summer sale, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture. Hey, you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
All right, welcome back to Kriske Business. This is Jesse. There's Kim.
Hi.
And producer Cindy.
Yay.
Hey, all right. All right, it's time now for our game show that's sweeping the nation. It is Smoking Guns Match the Mugshot with the Charge. All right, so we got 5 people here. 5 mugshots. That's all we know about them. We're just judging books by their cover here.
Look at the clown on the end.
Right.
I can barely see him, which is probably good.
Oh my God.
I'm just hoping for no relatives.
Yeah. We got a young woman, a middle-aged balding guy with a beard, a weird-looking guy with a beard, and well, I don't want to judge anybody,
No,
you know,
don't
but a guy losing his hair, and then a guy at the end with like an upside-down cross and some makeup. I think that's that's a guy.
Battery.
All right, and the charges are public nudity, stalking, child molestation, larceny, and battery on a police officer. Now, the first woman, she looks nude already. I don't know where her shirt is. You think she's public nudity?
She's got to put something on for the picture.
That's what I would have thought, but
Maybe she's got a tube top.
maybe.
So that was the picture that they took as they arrested her?
Yeah, that's her mugshot.
Oh.
I got to assume that's public nudity. I don't know. What do you guys
so, too.
think?
We'll put that there.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
All right.
This guy I can't
This
see
might-
because of the light, but it's okay.
Okay. Boy, this might go in order. So that middle guy looks like a child molester to me. I don't know.
I
Which-
think. Sorry, go ahead.
The guy with the beard and the well, they
Yeah,
both got
the third
orange
one.
jumpsuits. The third one looks like a child molester. What's the
Or
other?
maybe a stalker.
He's the stalker.
Yeah.
He's the stalker?
Number
Yeah.
2, it's a battery on a police officer. That might be the 5th one.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
That one. I was thinking the 4th one, but we'll go.
Yeah, okay.
two against one. That works.
All right.
Larceny.
Oh, this is a toss-up.
It is.
And what's the other charge?
Child molestation.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
a hard.
Not a good one.
No,
Both,
no.
both of them look sus for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, Cindy, pick a guy.
Larceny is the second guy, and the 4th one's child molester.
All right. So we got our guesses set here. All right. I'm going to hit submit. We'll see how right or wrong we are. We got them all wrong except for the last one. The last
Oh,
one.
God.
Who's the nude one?
So public nudity was the middle guy, the third guy that we thought, the guy that we thought was a stalker.
Wait,
Oh.
what's the right answer? The
The
top or the
correct
bottom?
the correct answer is the one on the row on the
top.
top.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because
The
it's
one
got
that
all
says-
the X's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. okay.
That was my first clue.
Oh, that guy.
And what was she accused of?
She's
Larceny?
accused of larceny.
I
Yeah.
was thinking that, but that's whatever.
Yeah.
Monday morning quarterback.
Oh, that one I would not want to see the public nudity.
The
Imagine-
middle guy?
Yeah, he's probably really hairy.
He does look hairy, doesn't he?
And the stalking guy is the 4th one. He looks like a stalker. Oh, well.
Well, good
All right.
game, Jesse.
Well, I'm glad that none of them, I don't know any of them personally. That's all
you
I
couldn't
care.
see that well, so
I
there's a
couldn't.
possibility.
An old uncle somewhere.
All right, we time for trivia?
Okay, am I ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta go. All right, time to go.
Impossible. 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 Trivia. Impossible. Impossible.
Oh,
Jesus.
Impossible.
Maybe we should have the other producer doing this. Huh?
Yeah, maybe she'll teach me how to run this board. All right.
All right. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I even brought a tiebreaker because I thought you two, Anywho.
All right, just in case. JIC. All right. Very
Yes.
good. Okay.
Are you ready? You got to get that music rolling.
All right, ready.
What famous bay is Jamaica's 4th largest city?
What famous bay is Jamaica's 4th largest city? I'm going to go Montego Bay.
John Paul Jones was the bassist and the keyboardist for what band?
John Paul Jones was in Led Zeppelin.
What sign of the zodiac is represented by twins?
Twins is represented by Gemini, or vice versa.
Who was the second president of the United States?
Oh, a lot of people think it was Thomas Jefferson, but it wasn't. It was John Adams.
Oh, okay. What river runs through Paris?
The Seine River.
What does the A stand for in DNA?
Ooh, wow. Nucleo something. What does the A stand for? I don't know. I'm going to have to pass on that one. I do not know.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
I'll go get Cindy.
All right, you get Cindy. Hey, we are on the Evergreen Media Network, and you can find a ton of locally produced and locally voiced shows right here on the Evergreen Media Network. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo live stream, also on 107.9 Saturdays and Sundays. And you can host your own shows starting at just $200 right here in Vero Beach. Just get in contact with us. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell us if you want your own show. We can, or whatever you think about our show. Tell us. Comment. All right.
Starting at
Cindy's
only
back.
$200. What a deal.
That is a deal. I mean, professional too. No sound, soundproof, all that. Yeah.
Probably a great producer is included in that price.
Yeah, they'll hire somebody between now and then. Yeah.
All right, Cindy, I brought a tiebreaker just in case.
Okay.
What famous bay is Jamaica's fourth largest city?
Montego Bay. I don't know.
John Paul Jones was bassist and keyboardist for what band?
Bassist, John Paul Jones. It's not. Cheap Trick.
What sign of the zodiac is represented by twins?
Gemini.
Who was the second president of the United States?
Adam.
What river runs through Paris?
Sane. Or insane.
What does the A stand for in DNA?
I don't know. Arteriosclerosis. I have no clue.
Okay, you guys did great.
No, I didn't. I did not.
All right. Want to hear the answers?
No.
The famous bay in Jamaica is Montego Bay.
Really? That was
You
a
both
guess.
got it right.
Oh.
John Paul Jones is from Led Zeppelin. Jesse got that right. The sign of the zodiac, you both knew Gemini. I don't know why.
My doppelganger told me. That's what it is.
The second president, you both got that right with John Adams.
Okay.
What river runs through Paris? The weird thing is Cindy came in here and was telling a story and mentioned the river before the show. I was like, okay. Okay, you bozos.
Yeah.
The A in DNA stands for acid.
Oh, so what's the D in the end for?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's
Phone call.
deoxynucleic acid.
I knew it was nucleate. The acid. Yeah, no clue.
All right, well, you bozos know this. English and Persian are types of what produce?
Limes.
You got a guess, Jess?
I have no idea.
It's cucumbers.
Yeah.
Cucumbers,
Okay.
huh? All right.
You always learn a lot from this show, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm astounded. Especially, I know who the stalker is in my neighborhood.
Thanks for joining us. This was fun.
It was
You're
fun.
fun.
Thank you. I work on it.
We had a good time.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us on the Evergreen Media Network. Till next time, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.